5 things you shouldn't do if you want to attract women. Attracting women isn't just about looking good or saying the right things. It's about who you are as a person and how you present yourself to the world. In this video, I'm going to share 5 crucial mistakes men make that kill their chances of attracting women. These mistakes are common, but they're also completely avoidable once you know what they are. And if you stay until the end, I'll reveal the #1 secret to flipping the script and becoming the kind of man women are naturally drawn to. We'll talk about behaviors, attitudes, and habits that push women away, often without you even realizing it. I'll share some of my personal experiences where I fell into these traps, how I overcame them, and the tools I used to transform my life. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with a clear understanding of what not to do and how to start building a magnetic presence that women notice and appreciate. Now let's get into it. We've all been told to be nice to women, and on the surface, there's nothing wrong with being kind or respectful. But the nice guy I'm talking about is the one who's overly accommodating, constantly agreeable, and does things for women with the unspoken expectation of getting something in return. This behavior isn't just unattractive, it comes across as manipulative. I know this firsthand because I used to be that guy. Back in my early 20s, I thought that by always saying yes, doing favors, and never standing up for myself, I'd eventually earn someone's affection. I remember a time when I helped a woman I liked move into her new apartment, thinking it would bring us closer. I even bought her flowers afterward. She said thank you, but that's as far as it went. The truth was, she saw me as a friend, someone dependable, but not someone she could be attracted to. The problem with the nice guy act is that it lacks authenticity. Women can sense when your kindness comes with strings attached. Instead of trying to win someone over by being overly agreeable, focus on developing your boundaries and confidence. Be genuinely kind, but let it come from a place of self-assuredness, not from the hope of getting something in return. It's easy to fall into the trap of idolizing a woman you're attracted to. Maybe she's beautiful, smart, or funny, and you start treating her like she's on another level, like she's doing you a favor by even talking to you. But here's the harsh truth. When you put someone on a pedestal, you automatically lower your own value. I remember one specific moment in college when I learned this the hard way. I had a crush on a woman who was, by all accounts, out of my league, or so I thought. I treated her like she could do no wrong, constantly complimenting her and agreeing with her opinions, even when I didn't fully agree. One day she told me, "You're sweet, but I feel like you don't challenge me." That hit me like a ton of bricks. I realized that by elevating her to goddess status, I wasn't acting like an equal. I was acting like a fan. Women don't want fans, they want equals. They're attracted to men who respect themselves, who have their own opinions and lives, and who aren't afraid to disagree or hold their ground. So stop putting anyone on a pedestal. Treat women as people, unique and valuable, yes, but no better or worse than you. One of the biggest turnoffs for women is a man who doesn't know what he wants in life. If you're aimless, just coasting by without ambition or goals, it's hard to attract anyone, let alone a high-quality woman. There was a period in my life where I felt stuck. I had a dead-end job, I wasn't taking care of myself physically, and I spent most of my free time playing video games. I'd complain about my situation, but I wasn't doing anything to change it. During this time, I noticed that my dating life was practically non-existent. The few dates I did go on never turned into anything serious, and looking back, I don't blame those women. I wasn't bringing anything to the table. The turning point came when I decided to take control of my life. I started setting goals, small ones at first, like going to the gym 3 times a week or saving a certain amount of money each month. Over time, I built momentum, and as I worked on myself, I noticed something amazing. Women started to take notice, not because I was chasing them, but because I was chasing my own purpose. When you're a man on a mission, it shows. Your confidence grows, and you become more attractive simply because you're living a life you're passionate about. Some men think that the key to attracting women is to show off, whether it's a fancy car, expensive clothes, or an extravagant lifestyle. While these things might catch someone's attention initially, they don't create genuine attraction. I've been there. I once spent way more than I could afford on a watch because I thought it would make me look more successful. Sure, people noticed it, but it didn't change how women viewed me because my personality and confidence didn't match the image I was trying to project. The truth is, trying to overcompensate for a lack of self-esteem with material possessions is like putting a Band-Aid on a deeper issue. What women are truly attracted to isn't the watch or the car, it's the man wearing it. Work on building confidence and substance, and the rest will follow. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is chasing women. When you're constantly pursuing someone, texting them nonstop, rearranging your schedule for them, or putting their needs above your own, you're not being a leader, you're being desperate. I used to think persistence was the key to winning someone over. I'd send follow-up texts, plan elaborate dates, and bend over backward to make someone like me. But instead of being appreciated, I ended up being ignored. The lesson I learned is this: women are attracted to men who lead, not chase. A leader is someone who knows his worth, respects his time, and creates opportunities rather than begging for them. Instead of chasing, focus on building your life and let women come to you naturally. Here's the secret I promised. The key to attracting women is to become the best version of yourself. It's not about tricks, gimmicks, or shortcuts. It's about focusing on the one thing you can control, yourself. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude confidence, purpose, and authenticity. But how do you get there? Let me break it down. Becoming the best version of yourself starts with self-awareness. Take a good, hard look at your life. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What habits or behaviors are holding you back? This kind of honest self-reflection is the first step toward growth. For me, this process started in my mid-20s. After years of frustration with my lack of success in relationships, I realized that I wasn't taking care of myself, mentally, physically, or emotionally. I had no clear direction in life, and I lacked the confidence to own who I was. The first thing I did was focus on my physical health. I started hitting the gym regularly, not because I wanted to look good for women, but because I wanted to feel good for myself. Exercise isn't just about building muscle or shedding fat. It's a way to build discipline and resilience. Over time, I noticed not only physical changes, but also a boost in my confidence. When you feel good in your body, it shows in the way you carry yourself, and trust me, women notice that. Next, I worked on my mental and emotional health. I made it a priority to educate myself, reading books, listening to podcasts, and even seeking guidance from mentors who were living the kind of life I aspired to. I learned to manage my emotions, develop patience, and respond to challenges with a level head. Emotional maturity is incredibly attractive because it shows that you can handle life's ups and downs without losing your cool. Women want a man who can be their rock, not someone who crumbles under pressure. Another critical piece of the puzzle was discovering my purpose. This is what separates men who are merely surviving from those who are thriving. Your purpose is your reason for getting out of bed in the morning. It's the thing that drives you, excites you, and gives your life meaning. For some, it might be building a successful career or starting a business. For others, it could be mastering a craft, giving back to the community, or traveling the world. Whatever it is, find it and pour your energy into it. When you're living with purpose, you become magnetic because you're driven by something greater than yourself. One of the most underrated aspects of self-improvement is cultivating authenticity. Stop trying to be someone you're not. Women can see through fake personas and inauthentic behavior. Instead of trying to fit into someone else's idea of what's attractive, embrace who you truly are. This doesn't mean settling for mediocrity. It means becoming the best version of you. Authenticity is about owning your quirks, standing by your values, and being comfortable in your own skin. There's nothing more attractive than a man who knows exactly who he is and isn't afraid to show it. Finally, I can't emphasize enough the importance of building a life that you love. This is the ultimate secret. If you're living a life you're proud of, pursuing your goals, surrounding yourself with positive people, and filling your days with activities that bring you joy, you'll naturally attract people who resonate with your energy. Think about it. Would you rather be with someone who's constantly complaining and feeling sorry for themselves, or someone who's passionate, driven, and excited about life? The same goes for women. When you're thriving, you'll naturally attract others who want to be part of that energy. I'll share one personal story to illustrate this. During a particularly transformative time in my life, I was focusing heavily on my career and personal growth. I wasn't actively looking for a relationship. I was just doing my thing, staying consistent with my habits, and building the future I wanted. That's when I met someone who was drawn to me, not because of how I looked or what I had, but because of the energy I was putting out. I wasn't trying to impress her. I was simply living my life authentically, and she wanted to be part of that. That's the power of becoming the best version of yourself. Here's the truth. The secret isn't really a secret. It's simple, but it's not easy. It requires effort, consistency, and a willingness to grow. It's about putting in the work every single day, not for anyone else, but for you. The better you become, the more naturally you'll attract the right people into your life. When you're a high-value man, you won't have to chase anyone. Instead, you'll find that the right women, those who respect and admire you, will naturally gravitate toward you. So stop looking for shortcuts or quick fixes. The real work is in the mirror. Invest in yourself, build a life you're proud of, and let the results speak for themselves. This is how you stop chasing and start attracting. And once you understand this, everything changes. If you're serious about transforming your life and becoming a true Titan, check out the links in the description below. You'll find tools like ebooks and courses from the Titan Toolbox, designed to help you build confidence, improve your health, and master the art of attracting women. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. New videos drop regularly, packed with strategies and tools to help you on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. Now it's your turn. Start today. Make the decision to rise above the mistakes we've talked about and step into your potential. Your journey to becoming a Titan starts now.